Hello and welcome to New College Radio. Now, I am so pleased to say this. It's the first New College Radio. I'd like to welcome on Radio 1 legend, Scott Mills. The team still keeps churning out these ideas and you still keep getting the listeners. So, in your eyes, what do you think would make it like a successful radio show?
Okay. I think that it needs... I think if it's a show which is similar to ours, then you need to have a team of people that really does work well together. Otherwise, I think it sounds like there are a lot of shows that you hear where people are just kind of thrown together and it sounds quite kind of fake, really, or doesn't really gel together. And I think the thing that we do, which people like, is we play good music, but actually we have fun. And I know it sounds like a real cliche, but we do lots of fun, silly things. And I think that's why people listen to our show, because it's not in any way serious. And after you've just finished school or work or whatever, then it's probably quite nice just to have something like that.
I also want to talk about Radio 1's Big Weekend. This year it came to Swindon, which is where we are. And have you got any secret stories maybe from backstage that you can tell us?
I need some... What backstage stories have we got from Swindon? God. Yeah, the Posh Radio 4 lady was there and she was having a nice time. You wouldn't expect that to be her kind of thing, but she loved it. What else? God, it was ages ago.
Well, what did you like about Swindon?
Well, I lived in Swindon for a bit.
Oh yeah, you worked at GWR, didn't you?
When I worked at GWR, yeah. I used to live in Wootton Bassett. It was all right, but I'd just come from living in Bristol, so I just found it really quiet. I used to get up really early to do the breakfast show at that time, and I used to get really bad hay fever. So I used to... Because it's in the country, so I used to go on air at 6 o'clock, sounding awful because I just had my eyes were streamy and my nose was running. It was horrible. So that's my everlasting memory of Swindon. No, I had a good time there. Like it's where I kind of one of the places where I grew up. So
yeah, we do get really bad hay fever here. It's horrible.
Yeah, I know. Like on another level, I've never had it like that before or since.
Also, last thing I want to talk about really is Scott Mills the musical. This summer it was at Edinburgh. We interviewed Joe Taylor a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it was an amazing interview, and it was an amazing musical, I think.
Well, thank you. We came up with this idea, which was supposed to be a bit of a joke. Obviously, we weren't going to do it in any way seriously because it's just a bit of a tongue-in-cheek thing. And then we did it, and the cast were amazing. And it actually turned out to be quite good, which we didn't expect at all, and it was a lot better than I think any of us could have expected.
This is a question I asked Joe Taylor. There were rumours going around on the internet and about a Christmas musical or a follow-up.
Yeah.
Has anything progressed? Is there any...
We're not going to do a Christmas one because we just didn't think we had enough time to make it as good as we wanted it to be. The thing is, last time it was a surprise hit and the pressure would be on for us in a very short space of time to make it as good, if not better. So we kind of decided that we didn't want to do that because just for time, really, because we would have been in a proper race against time. So we decided not to do that, but we would like to do something again with the musical in some form at some point.
Okay.
Even if it's not, even if it's a little bit different or something, because we all did love it very much.
Thank you for being on the phone with us.
No problem.
It's an amazing interview, and it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Oh, thank you very much, Sean. It's nice to speak to you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.